All right, guys, welcome to this video. So I decided to randomly start farming XP, and in a group, you can obviously get a lot faster experience. So this is what I did. I actually leveled from level 74 yesterday to 88 today, and we got a lot more to go. We're hardcore, so we're trying to go for that 100. We're gonna see what we can do. As I'm a Druid, as you can see, but essentially, once you're in tier 4, so let's start with gear. You want to be efficient. So in hardcore, of course, you gotta be a lot more efficient. You gotta actually make use of your gear, as in level them up to 5. So I got this item really early. It's a level 69, but it's perfect for my build. I'm just doing the pulverized Druid build. Really excited to go with another build soon, but I have it going. I got it down, and I think it's one of the strongest, if not the strongest. So I'm going to stick with it for now, but I get distant damage, overpower, willpower, and crowd control enemies, and I'm constantly crowd controlling. So very good weapon right here. As you can see, I've currently leveled everything up to level 5. A secret item here is actually the topazes in the armor. As you can see, 10% damage reduction while impaired. My only real, risky times are typically when I am CC'd. So if I right now have 50% damage reduction in that case, very helpful. You can also put in the sapphires for that fortified damage reduction, but it's only an issue when really CC'd. After that, poison damage from these spiders in the cave that we're going to be doing. That one is pretty tough as well. So you got to be careful with that. But however, you're good. So currently I have a pretty much full ancestral build now. I'm currently level 88. In the clips, I was a little less strong. I had less items and stuff, but I finally got the ancestral Vasiles as well. So now I got slight upgrades. So some things you want to focus on. You want to always add health when you can. So such as a helmet. I just got this ring yesterday. Look at that, over 1,000 max life at level 5. So definitely upgrade your items. If you don't have the gear for it, go do some hell tides. Go farm those up. Go kill whatever. Go touch every bush you see, and you will get the gear, the materials. So high life is good. High armor is very good as well. So it's only 5,500 right now, but let's go out of town to actually show you how much real armor it is. Okay, I'm in town, and as you can see, boom. As a werebear, I get 7,800 armor. That's because I have a lot of stacking resists in werebear form, and the number is typically higher than a total armor, flat total armor. So as you see, max life, I have max main stat. That's very important for a lot of damage and a lot of other bonuses. For willpower, as a druid, you got overpower damage, and this build is all about overpower. It gets constant overpowers with provocation, as well as the paragon, and other and pulverize. So definitely, and the spirit boon. So very good overpower build, and very tanky. Make sure that level 5 everywhere. Keep upgrading your items as you get them at this level range between 70 and 85. You're going to be upgrading your gear a lot. After that, it actually slows down. So the max item power, as far as I know, is around 810. I don't know if it keeps going up or it will eventually. Maybe will later on in the game, in the release. So for now, you can actually get a full gear set in the level 70s if you're lucky. At level 100, you don't really get upgrades in gear, besides certain things, and obviously the rolls are important. So make sure you get good main stats. Life, vulnerable damage, possibly crit chance, crit damage, damage to CC or slow to enemies. I'm always slowing enemies with this aspect right here. Damage from Earth skill, slow enemies. I'm always doing Earth. So stack that damage that way. Same with Paragon. Paragon stuff like flat damage is actually very strong on paper. I have a lot more damage in Earth damage and other things like that, like right here. So this one is all about Earth damage, this Paragon board, and I'm getting a ton more damage. As you can see, this is not even maxed out yet. Oh, I actually need just one more intelligence for that, so I will get that out there. And then extra damage here for Earth, and I have extra damage for werebear stuff as well on this tree right here, which is right there. So definitely stack as much damage as you can, but definitely do not forget to prioritize armor, especially in hardcore. So I'm taking things like max life percentage and armor. That stuff definitely helps with just living, and very important. So I might actually come up for this for that extra 100, extra 100 to 200 armor. I got some more shapeshifting damage, and just armor in general, very important. So stack armor. Apparently, currently, all resists are not as useful right now. So I'm only in the 40s or so, but all resists are not as useful as armor. Stacking armor is very strong, very effective, and getting hit by a lot of people, you'll be fine, or better off. So definitely have a efficient build. Go max life and stack all those damages. Get some extra bonuses. I also have a lucky +4 on pulverize, so I'm hitting quite a bit, and I have some lucky hit chance because I'm using an Earthermite build, which uses a lot of lucky hit chance. Our farming tunnel is going to be the blind burrows. That's over here. I'm actually going to go to Virez. That's closer. So as you can see here, I'm at blind burrows. So you have to kind of do this in a party for it to be efficient in terms of XP farming. Okay, so once you're in, as you can see this in the map, you have 2 routes here. So one guy is going to go down this right one and follow the right wall. Then you're going to have 3 guys coming this way. So then 3 guys coming down here. One guy's going to go all the way left. One guy's going to go down the middle left. And then another guy down the middle. So my route was always the middle. I'd come down here, clear this up. And essentially, we'll all try to clear it up. There's 3 infested elites at the bottom. We have to kill that for the mini bosses. And then there's actually a second part, the barrier for the next room. That's actually very important. We actually only learned that later on. There's a ton of elite mobs in there and very good for XP, so definitely worth doing that. And then you can leave before the actual boss fight. So go down, clear this up. You know, you're having someone do that. Typically, the boss room is going to be either top left or top right. So you never know. When you start, the person on the right and the left, they double check and see what they have, and then they tell the team what they have. At that point, when they kill the first infested guy, you're going to kill that, and then if you're on the right, you go up. If you're on the left, you go up, depending on where that boss is, and you know, they're gonna get ready for that next room. And then once we clear out the mobs and the rest of the infested villagers here, then they'll open up and they'll start, and whoever's close can go and help them. Now you do have to be careful about the poison explosion guys. Those are the toughest in my opinion, but generally just be careful. You should be okay, and you know, test it out as you go. So definitely a good experience. There's a ton of experience. The poison guys that blow up, they actually drop more spiders, and that helps you with density and clearing them up. So clear those infested villagers, and you should be good to go. This is a very good dungeon. It seems to be a lot better than Champ's Demise, so good for farming. And obviously, I did a ton of hours yesterday to get those levels, but it's very effective. Now, very important things you want to do. On computer, you hit O to go to social, and you can add people to your favorites. That's what you want to do. So right-click and add to favorites. That will keep them at the top of your list. And the person who is leading, this is how they're going to play. So you're going to be killing the mobs. If you're either far from the boss room, you can also reset the party. Or once you complete, then you reset. So the main player is going to look on the left. They're going to right click, and they're just going to leave the party. All right. At that point, they can leave the party, and then you just right click. You right click, and you'll be able to join. So you can right click, and for example, instead of request to join, it's going to say just join. So you can actually join that party, and you join instantly. There's like almost no downtime. Constant party resets. That's the way to go. Way better for fast experience. So you join that way. And you know, it's a constant flow. And then as soon as you get in, you go back in the dungeon, reset, do that same thing again. Now the settings for that. Now for the settings for that, you're going to come to your options. You're going to go to social, and then you're going to come down here to enable quick join. So the person that's hosting is going to enable quick join so that it's easier for everyone else to join. And then you quickly just join them that way. And so even while I'm fighting, I'll just quickly hit O, right click, doom, click join. And then it's going to give you one option to transfer at the top left. You're just going to click that right away. And you're not going to have to worry about getting killed in the dungeon. As long as you could do that without any elites or people killing you. At that moment in time, you should be fine. So you can do it straight from dungeon to dungeon. Very effective, very fast. So here's a quick demo of what we did and how we did it. Constant runs, 4 people is always fastest, but 3 is good. 3 is doable as well. You always need to have more than one person because you can't do this solo. You'll have to leave the game every time, and then you're going to have to remake your potions. One key potion here is the Elixir Beast Slaying. You get 20% extra damage to spiders and stuff, so that's really good. If you're worried about life, you can always go with something like Max Life. This is actually also good for Druids because it helps your overpower damage. You can also go Armor or something like that. But, you know, we like to pop the Beast Slaying just to get that extra damage, go faster, more XP. If you're grinding for 100 right now, definitely try this out. Let me know how it goes, and I hope it helps. Thanks for watching. So here we notice that it's at the top right, and no one's there right now. It's going to waste your time. Our leader left, so you just leave instantly. And regularly, when you finish that part, Zora here is our leader, so he left, and then we straight away join them as soon as we can. So at this point, I just hit O and join him. Then you come outside, rinse and repeat, keep doing it, make it fast. Get used to leaving the party fast so you don't get stuck or take too long for the next run. But definitely the most efficient way to constantly run dungeons.
In the sky.